Okay, hold on a second, Keisha. Just let me ask Ronald exactly what's going on, because it takes two to tango, and I need to hear his side of the story.
So she's driving me insane. Got stress heavy on my brain. She keeps playing silly games. Man, I'm about to bring the pain. We seem to fuss and fight every day and every night. Please give some advice so we can see the light. See the light.
ZoWilliams, the voice of reason. If your relationship is in trouble, I'm the dude to call. Has your soulmate become your cellmate? Does black love still exist? What are your bedroom turnoffs? Fantasies and fetishes. Financial infidelity. I'm dating a fat person. Are they worth the wait? Trust me, this gonna be crazy.
How about the heavy stuff?
The child wasn't his, and he still had to pay child support.
It's a very heated topic.
How was that right?
Mama's baby, daddy's maybe.
I just have so many questions I want to ask you.
I just like to kiss a woman's ass. Is there something wrong with that?
Damn!
He told me he had a vasectomy. I'm pregnant.
Betrayal has been committed.
Hit you with the bad pipes routine.
How does he maintain his humposity?
He likes it when it pinches my nip.
Why can't you open up, brother?
I'm a karate man. Karate man rules on the inside. They don't show their weaknesses.
Yeah.
How do you write women so well?
ZoWilliams,
Reason and accountability.
the voice of reason. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Friday night. You already know what type of chicanery is about to go down. The Voice of Reason is live here on Dash Talk X. I'm ZoWilliams, aka the Voice of Reason. If this is your first time tuning in, you already know what it do. This relationship show is the coldest in the game, and let me tell you why. You hear that little buzz in the background? That's just because we have an industrial-sized fan in here to keep Peaches cool.
Hey, thank you.
Hey, baby.
You thought about me?
Yes, I did.
Thank
sugar.
you. I was wondering why I felt so good in here
You
tonight with all these
did.
bodies.
Yeah.
I ain't had no fan either. My titties would have been mad.
What?
I'm just saying they get hot. That's the reason for the fan.
What is the average temperature of your
What's the average body temperature?
Yes.
Let's see, about 78 degrees.
Yes.
So
98 degrees.
98, my titties
78,
about,
you're dead.
Okay, so my titties is 78 by themselves. And add that to the 90.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason is the premier relationship roundtable for women to come in here and give us a sneak peek behind the scenes of what it means to be a woman. Y'all play a gang of games, and y'all prey on the niggas who don't know the game. Yeah. Mimi's late cute ass. Come on in here, Mimi.
We just started.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason is live on Dash Talk X. I'm just breaking down the purpose of the show. Why we do what we do here. Relationships. Let's just be honest, ladies. Before I even get into the topics and the promos and all of that, let's just be honest. Do women omit important information about themselves in the dating process as a means of protecting themselves? And do they
Here we go.
forget to remind themselves to tell us the shit they forgot to say? Yeah, you using motherfucker. motherfuckers. That's what this show about. It's about to be cold-blooded in here. Listen, I want you to get to your phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. We got a full house in the building. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Before I do that, I got to promote a couple of things. You already know I'm turned up. I'm on fire. Mimi, can you be my beautiful hand model? Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know, now you know. Total Package Energy is the coldest shot in the game. If you're a truck driver and you drive late at night and you don't want to kill people, you want to stay awake, drink Total Package Energy. You in the dig? Drink Total Package Energy. Tell them ZoWilliams sent you. Go to TotalPackageEnergy.com and check out the whole get down. You in the dig? Total Package Energy. No amino. It's amino acids, no sugars, no carbs, no crash, no jitters. It's the coldest shit in the game.
It really is.
You in the dig?
You need this. Get it.
Listen, is there anybody in here that use it beside me?
Oh, I've used it.
Never tried it.
This shit is real.
It's really real.
I try to tell people, don't drink this shit at night. Don't drink this shit late. You drink this shit after 3 p.m., you're not going to bed. It's just not going to happen. You're going to be up, fucking around, doing dumb shit. Total Package Energy. Tell them ZoWilliams sent you. It's the coldest shit in the game. Then, after that, if you haven't gotten it yet, I know this one's dog-eared. You know why? Because it's mine, and I read my own shit.
Right.
Get your copy of The Relationship Dismount, How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship by ZoWilliams. It's on Amazon.com. What is the name of the iTunes store? Is it iTunes? Fuck it. It's on iTunes. Right? Let's see. Paperback, Kindle on Amazon.com. I prefer you get the paperback. When I tell you this book is the coldest book in the game, 12 chapters. At the end of every chapter, there are exercises you must do before you can move on to the next chapter. It is the breakup, wake up, and makeup workbook. I know niggas ain't ready for this kind of shit. Oh, my relationship good. I don't need it. Then 90 days later, can I get a copy? You still got copies of it?
Right.
Didn't I tell your bitch ass to sit down and read this with your woman together when shit was cool? Yep. Wake up, makeup, breakup, workbook. The Relationship Dismount. How to Stick the Landing When Exiting a Toxic Relationship.
Get it.
You on the dig? And then the people who have gotten this motherfucker here.
Oh, man.
This right here.
Awesome.
Right here. This. Ladies and gentlemen, Love Matters Revealed. A double CD set, well, for the fancy new people. You can get the digital download. CD Baby, Amazon, all those places carry it. Love Matters Revealed is a double CD set that I recorded with Dr. Alan Berger, December 23rd, 2017. It is a structured relationship conversation. It's structured because we cover a lot of things that pop up in relationship organically that people have difficult time dealing with. Love Matters Revealed is so damn cold.
Yes, it is.
The jewels, the game in this. Who heard this?
Me. I heard it.
You heard it?
Million times.
Well, you niggas is on the show. This is
no, but I really listened to it like with an open mind because you gave it to me when I kind of first started being on the show, like when you first got on.
Why you still crazy? Okay, cool. Never mind.
Help that.
All right, cool. Well, Jesus. Well, clearly it doesn't help with insanity, but that's fine. If you're in relationship, you need this CD. Go to my website, IamZoWilliams.com, and order your copy now. Right. If you order your copy now, I'll mail it out personally tomorrow. Now, the final and most important thing. First off, you guys hip to Kevin Nash, KJLH?
Yes.
he and I don't have all the details, but he and I are doing a men and women's relationship roundtable
I can't wait.
in September with KJLH.
Oh, that's going to be bananas.
Hey, Phil, can you do me a favor? Can you turn off the tornado fan? It's making this a very terrible listen for me. The fan is just,
We can put that on the
in the
floor.
name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. Can you turn off the tornado?
It sounds like Dana calling.
Exactly. There. Now this is better. Myself and Kevin Nash, we're doing this men and women relationship roundtable. Niggas ain't ready for what I do.
Man, I'm there.
It's September 8th. Here in the great city of Los Angeles. I met Kevin Nash. We playing hoop together. And Kevin is like, nigga, I've been following you for a long time, my nigga. It's just, you got to put this game out in the streets, my nigga. I said, okay, I got you.
That's right.
So we gonna do this round table. When I tell you, I'm not finna play no reindeer games with him.
Oh, I know you're not.
You know I don't play reindeer games.
Never dropping jewels at all times.
You in the dig? I ain't Rudolph, my nigga.
No.
I'm finna, you know.
Right. No reindeer games here.
All right. So that's happening. But the most important thing that I want to promote right now, my new book,
Oh, shoot.
The Holographic Relationship. A deeper look at the connection between intimacy and God. This book is so nuts.
Deep.
It is the think and grow rich of relationships.
Oh, wow. I love the way
When I tell you,
think and grow rich.
when I tell you, it is the matrix of relationships. When I tell you, this book is so bonkers. So I got up to, we have 22 chapters, but I got from the editor chapter 13 the other day.
Okay, coming along.
When
It
I
was
tell
11
you,
the other day.
when I
told
tell you,
us.
this shit is crazy.
Did you find somebody to do the holograph?
You want to talk into the mic?
Did you find someone to do the holographic cover for
The
you?
lenticular book cover? No.
Oh.
If you're going to mention something, know what you're mentioning.
Okay.
Right.
The fancy book cover.
No, I haven't found that yet, but we're going to get it together. I'm pulling it together. We're going to have several people do, forwards or whatever. Tone Talks is doing a forward.
Oh, really? That's
This shit about to be, I'm just telling you, the holographic relationship is about to change your world.
man.
All right, enough of me talking about what I need to promote. That's all done. I've brought in some more voices.
All right.
I got my day ones, ride or dies in this motherfucker.
Hey, y'all.
Peaches and Mimi
What's up?
on the water side of the game. Pisces and Scorpio in here bullshitting but telling the truth.
Blue, blue.
Keeping it real.
I'm telling y'all, don't bullshit me today. I only got one rule, ladies. Tell the motherfucking truth.
That's what we do.
I'm a try detector and a lie detector.
Oh, shit.
I see you trying to tell the truth, I'ma bust you out.
He will.
Oh, yeah, he will. No games here. You gotta be ready
Oh,
for whatever on the Voice of Reason.
And then what's cold about today's show is there's a group of ladies that I've been paying attention to, low key. They have a show.
Okay.
It's called the Champagne Party.
Hey, click, click.
And they be talking about stuff and whatnot.
Okay.
So I was like, let's give them a demo over here at Dash and see what it do for real.
Okay.
That's what's up.
And then I was like, let's put them on to see if they can handle the ferocity of this conversation. Today's topic, you already know what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, the Voice of Reason is live on Dash Talk X, the premier relationship talk show, man. I got a great topic tonight. Why is Crazy Cooter so irresistible to men. Get to your phone lines right now. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I've got questions. Now, what are you going to do when I ask these questions?
Be quiet.
Thank you. Every now and again, you got to check in with Peaches because she'll just jump off the farm. Well, my daddy told me that if you're going to play with your pussy, you better do it in private. What? What? So, no.
Do it in front of your man.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
Here we go. Question. True or false? Oh, God. The real reason guys like crazy women actually has nothing to do with sex. I beg to differ. Every time I've run into some crazy woman, that pussy been fire! When I tell you that pussy been fire, you under dig? True or false? Women who were raised in a stable environment with a strong father figure, more than not, equate to boring sex.
Oh, go ahead.
You always bragging on your pussy.
My daddy was cool than a motherfucker too.
You always bragging on your pussy. You know nobody in here, this brother right here, me, Phil, we not finna verify that pussy as fire. Stop bragging on your pussy.
I wish my daddy was alive so I could call him right now and be like, my daughter crazy. But her
always stop bragging on your pussy, Peaches. True or false? A crazy woman's sex drive is more in alignment with what most men prefer. They say most men have a higher sex drive than women. Is it true? I'm going to tell you right now. I say it's true.
That men have a higher sex drive?
A man will put a soft Vienna sausage in your pussy.
And frustrate them.
But if you let him, he will put soft serve dick right up in you. Knowing he ain't finna do nothing, but she let me in. You got a hard tip and a soft shaft.
I'm covering my mouth for these questions, y'all.
I need y'all to tell the truth now. Call me. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. True or false? Promiscuous, hypersexual, drama-laced women tend to look for positive affirmation through sex. Ugh. When the father figure is absent, sex is commonly used as a type of relationship glue. I'ma fuck you into staying, nigga. I'm finna put this crazy tight okra box on you.
Not the okra box.
It's called the okra box.
Oh, shoot.
When that pussy tight and slimy, it's hard to walk away from the okra box. Mm-hmm. It is. I need to know why crazy women tend to be hot fucks. They just be hot. You know they crazy. You know she gonna go through your phone. You know she gonna key your car. You know she gonna fuck one of the homies.
Not that.
But that pussy be fire. It's damn near irresistible.
Oh my God, call in, please.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. 323-230-40. Hey, listen, I got women in the building.
Oh, shit.
Before we get to them damn callers, we got to get your perspective, ladies. I need to know. I'm almost done with these questions.
Okay.
Listen. we all know that the prude, right? The prude girl, she got some family issues.
Yeah.
Which is why her ass is prudish. Some of those family issues could be religious.
Right.
We was Jehovah's Witness. We didn't even get Christmas wrapping paper, nigga.
You know what?
Our church didn't have no windows. Okay, something's wrong.
Yes. Right.
Right. We was Mormons, nigga. They thought we was monkeys at the church. Okay, that's why you're not fucking.
God, not thought they was monkeys.
I'm just saying.
The prude.
Right, or they got that mama who's more like a nun with the extension cord. Let me catch you jumping out the window.
Carrie's mama.
Yeah, Carrie's mama is their mama.
Right. Go in your prayer closet.
Right. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Right.
Right? We all know that. But what about the girl that comes from the stable home? Good mama and daddy dynamics. Maybe a little spoiled, because whenever there's good mama and daddy dynamics, daddy usually does a lot for the girls.
Right.
Teaches them boundaries, be spoiling them and shit.
Right.
Right.
My baby said, what? You sit right there, I'll be down there in a minute. You know.
Right.
I'm one of them niggas.
Right.
Say, what? I'll be there in a moment. I'll be there in a moment type daddy.
Yes.
Don't say another motherfucking word. I'll be there in a moment.
Right.
I'm on my way.
That was my daddy too.
I think those women also have some issues sexually too. Because a lot of times the pride with which they look at their fathers creates a kind of conflict. I can't be out in these streets hoeing.
It does.
I can't throw this pussy against the wall. My daddy gonna find out.
Right.
And he gonna trip hard than a motherfucker.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Sometimes there's that dynamic.
Right.
Yes, it is.
And I think sometimes that retards the pussy's development.
How so?
Sometimes the pussy gotta be out in the street in order to develop.
Needs more experience.
Now, you mad at me because I said it. But women say it in a different way. Oh, during my hoeing days in college when I was hoeing. Okay, that pussy was in the street then.
Yeah, and every pussy have its moment in them streets.
You know what?
Usually, women with good daddies take that pussy far away in order to put it in the streets. A woman with a good father ain't gonna put that pussy in the streets, the same streets that her father roams.
That's right.
Hell no.
Nah. Not if she respects her father.
Then they gonna show up like, what? Your daughter pussy in the street, Phil?
Right.
What?
Right.
Where was that pussy last seen, my nigga? Dad's go on stakeouts, man. He would show up like. I need to know, ladies, why is insane pussy the best pussy? What makes a pussy bunk? What makes a pussy whack?
I tell you.
We need to know. And why do the crazy girls, they got a pussy faucet? It stay wet. I need to know. Ladies and gentlemen, the crew is in the building right now. I'm finna throw it to the ladies. We need to know. Mimi, on the Pisces side of the game, your zodiac sign is water. I'm
wet.
assuming you have the wet. Speak on it. Can you explain to us why men love crazy Cooter?
I think because the same amount of crazy that goes into every part of when we're crazy is the same ecstasy that you bring in the bedroom. So the same amount of energy that you have in whatever you do, you go hard. So I believe when you argue and you make up, that's some intense sex. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, I feel like when people put their heart into things, they do that on every level of the game. So they doing it in the bedroom too. So if I'm mad, I still put it down, baby. You want this?
See, this is why I fuck with Mimi. See, this is why I fuck with Mimi. Let me tell you why I fuck with Mimi. She say some nothing, but she say it's so sweet.
Why? I did say something.
It was a little something.
Okay, what more do I need to say?
Tell me you crazy.
Okay, so
Cause I know you crazy, Mimi.
yeah, what it is I'm really nice. I'm
you got
really
that
cool.
wet.
Yeah, I got that wet.
But you
if
crazy.
if you make me mad, right? I'm crazy as hell. You
There
feel
we
me?
go.
A little man live inside of me, a little thug dude.
That's who I want to talk to.
And when I get mad, I'm a man. Okay, I was a man in another life. Okay, I'm a woman, but
Tell
in another
me.
life, I was a man.
That's what I
And
want
that
to
nigga
hear.
come out when I get mad. He be like, "Well, what it do?" And I say it in a real way. You know, I mean that shit.
That's what I want to hear. I don't want to hear sweet nothings. I want to know why your pussy fire. Mimi, I know that pussy fire. I done told you.
Oh, yeah.
I'd stay away from you. Who sat in between us at the goddamn game?
Peaches.
You motherfucking right. I'm not finna knee graze you. You know the knee graze get a nigga dick hard. Knee graze him up. Knee graze a nigga and see don't your dick get hard. You sit next to a woman, you graze her knee. Attractive woman. You gonna try it again? Okay. I had Peaches in between us. Peaches, sit your ass right here.
Oh my goodness.
Peaches, tell me why your pussy allegedly is fire, nigga. Tell me why you crazy.
You don't get stalkers from bunk pussy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to say that, but no, for real though. Why crazy pussy is good is because that nigga's crazy too. That's why. Because he got to be crazy to fuck with a crazy bitch that long anyway. Just because the pussy good don't mean you gonna just stay there.
So,
if the bitch slashing your tires every other week.
So what you want to do is attack.
I'm just saying.
You're attacking right now.
I'm just saying.
So instead of dealing with the motherfucking truth of things, I told you the only rule is truth, goddammit.
And that is the
so
truth.
instead of dealing with the truth, you want to throw it back on the man that's being crazy?
Because it takes two crazy people to fuck like that. I mean,
How many times have you fucked a man off of your assumptions alone? And we're done here.
At least 50%.
And we're done here. That makes you crazy, and that's why
Cuckoo
your
for
pussy
Cocoa
is
Puffs.
probably good. But
And-
I ain't finna check it out because that pussy's supposed to be retired.
You know what? It ain't retired. Like Mom's Mabley said, that shit ain't old or cold now.
It ain't old or cold.
I'm just saying, my shit is 25 chronologically.
Okay.
I told
You still
you
got that young tight?
Hey,
A little
you
tight.
know, I do my thing. I know how to. I can do the splits both ways. Holla.
Okay.
Don't let the size fool you.
Phil, I'm gonna need you to go on a reconnaissance mission.
How you gonna send Phil on a recon mission?
Phil-
But crazy pussy is crazy because I mean it's.
Oh, you have another answer. Okay, cool. Go ahead.
It's because y'all men are attract, like you said all the time. We attract what we are. So if we attracting niggas to us and we got crazy pussy, what is that saying about y'all? I'm just saying.
Oh, you wanted to throw it back. You wanted to, oh, you didn't have another statement. You just wanted to say it twice. Okay, cool. We're gonna skip you twice for your double answer here. From the champagne party down at the end of the table, we have a Pisces. She's the ringleader of said champagne party.
Hey.
Another Pisces in the build. First off, I already know about Pisces.
You think you know.
No, I know. You want me to
Tell me what you know.
Oh, I know.
Okay, listen.
Food, sex, and sleep.
Okay, you
no
know.
order.
He knows.
Right.
Yep.
Don't make me.
That's right.
Shit, I know you niggas.
Okay.
You in the dig?
Nice.
You give a Pisces a burrito, she gonna fuck you.
A burrito though? Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, like, a fucking burrito, a quality. Thank you. Oh my God.
Add a little shrimp in that burrito.
That's so considerate. I'm gonna suck your dick for that. Thank you. First off, y'all love fucking.
Okay.
Pisces loves it. They love it.
Mm-hmm.
What's your birthday?
February 26th.
That's my ex.
Oh, and you hella emotional too? forcefully emotional. Listen, she emotes with power. And she tries to be subtle, but it really be overbearing. She's like a mocha melting scarf around a nigga's neck.
What?
You can't nurture a nigga into staying. It's like soft handcuffs. Just stay in this world I've created for us. I know you, nigga. But she Pisces. Water women usually have water works. Do you squirt?
No comment.
What? No one knows. Tell us.
On occasions, it just depends.
You know what?
That's good shit.
Gotta be that A game.
But you crazy. Tell us how you're crazy.
I'm a little crazy, you know. I'm working on it, but men like crazy, you know. It's
Tell
a turn
me
on.
Why you crazy.
I don't know why I'm crazy.
How you're crazy. What makes you crazy? How do men drive you crazy? Squirts.
Disobedient men drive me crazy.
Uh-oh, here we go. We done turned the corner. This nigga said disobedient men.
Disobedient men drive me crazy. There's rules, and they need to follow these rules.
The number to dial is 323-230-4610. All of the listen, it would just be too easy for me. I'm like Drago in Rocky, the big Russian, when he walked up to Rocky and said, I must break you. I will break that pussy in. I know it's fire, but here's the problem. You can't escape a Pisces. Once she takes you, you can't escape. You'll be sitting there like, this bitch crazy than a motherfucker, but I'm gonna fuck her. In 15 minutes, I'm about to get in that pussy again. It's hard to get away from y'all. Fucktards. Okay, cool. All right. We got Taurus sitting next to Pisces from the champagne party.
Hey.
I know you crazy off tops.
Yeah, I can be.
Oh my. Ain't nobody in here telling the truth tonight.
We telling it.
All right, tell me how you crazy.
Well, I would say I'm crazy. Not really crazy, but I'm very spontaneous. So I feel like when you bring that spontaneity to the bedroom or wherever, you know, it interests men because they don't know what to expect with you. It's like getting a different person every time.
So this is weird. So this is really weird right here.
Different person.
For real. You gotta
She
spice
just
it up.
admitted that she has multiple personality disorder.
That's what I heard too.
That's what I heard.
No, I'm a Taurus. I am a lot of people in one, though.
See, here we go. Sybil is in the building.
In the house.
You in the dig? We got Sybil in the building.
Right.
But here's the problem. Taurus is unpredictable and spontaneous when it comes to sex, but not around the rules that get you to the sex.
Yeah, we're very grounded.
Inflexible. You trying to find all these cute words. We're grounded and
Where's
we're very stable. No. Let me tell you something about a Taurus woman. Sensuality, patience. See, you got to see fucking with a Taurus woman now. You understand? This is like trying to reproduce one of your grandmama's recipes. You rush that shit, you gonna fuck off the dish and disrespect your grandmama's legacy.
Right.
And take your time with that ass. You got to massage that ass. You know what it is? She's an earth sign. She moves slower. But once you get her in her rhythm, Lord have mercy. Let me tell you something about these earth women. They try to act like they not emotional. But just beneath the surface, these niggas is out of control. They try to project control. But you push that button all over the place. She squirt too, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like you said, when she give me when she give me right up. I have before. Yeah.
I know.
In
the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, it's
what?
all over the place, my nigga.
Sweet Ray.
Woo!
I'm glad he didn't ask us them questions.
I'm talking. We talking real. I know this one right here crazy than a motherfucker. She might be the crazy. Well, her and the Virgo back here might be the craziest of them all. Might be the craziest of them all. Gemini.
100% crazy.
Just tell me. I already know.
Honest.
I'm glad you're not hiding shit.
Nah, there's no need to. They know it. They know I'm crazy.
How do you be in the middle of an orgasm thinking about your next argument?
Because
Hurry up and get me there, nigga, so I can talk to you about this shit that's irritating me.
Our brain never turns off.
Is that how they do it? So
That's
how you do
That's
it.
100%.
Wow.
Yeah.
Crazy than a motherfucker.
Yeah, I get told all the time, just be quiet.
What?
Because
Take this dick.
Because my thought process, I be there, but if you thinking about other stuff too, I'm like 100%. Come on, let's
So
do it.
this is how you keep the Gemini woman there. Most Gemini women, this is what they share in common with the Virgo woman. And of course, Taurus is a little bit of this too, because the signs that are right next to each other, so you have Taurus, Gemini.
Right.
They are the invert of each other. Meaning Taurus is earth, physical. Gemini is air, mental.
Right.
Taurus is the mental of the physical. Gemini is the physical of the mental. Both of them have impatience with people.
Yes.
You get your dumb ass out of here. You don't understand. Just move. I got it. Right? Gemini is doing it from a mental space. You don't understand. Taurus is doing it from a space of, you're ruining what I have planned. You're fucking up the order of things that I see things in. Gemini is just, you're stupid. Move along. Right? So there's impatience there. This is what those three signs share. Gemini, Taurus, Virgo. Mental stimulation. You keep a Gemini woman mentally stimulated, she gonna bust off. But the problem with her, she too motherfucking mental, and that leads her to becoming mechanical. Just do the shit you did the last time. Don't move. Do this here.
Yeah.
This here. Not that there. This here.
Yep.
Yes.
You continue to do this until I say stop. It's like, this shit ain't even fun no more. What the? I don't work for you. You do if you want this person.
I'm not even gonna lie. Yep. That's how it is. That's how it is.
That's right.
Man.
Zo, wow. You're amazing, Zo.
You understand how I do. We got some crazy ladies in the house, and they all claim to have fire pussy.
Never claimed that.
Your pussy ain't fire?
I never claimed that.
Say your pussy bad on the air. I need to hear it.
I double dog dare you.
I dare you to say that pussy ain't good.
I triple dog dare you.
That's a negative.
Ain't nobody gonna say they pussy bad.
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being straight, 5. Your pussy is.
Excuse me?
Does your pussy, your yoni, your okra box, does it have the power?
Yes, it does. I got crazies calling me now, looking for me.
There we go.
Goodness.
Because you about to scare niggas.
Nah, come on, I'm a Gemini.
That don't mean that.
Goodness.
Let me ask all the ladies one more question, and then we're going to open up the phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. We're talking about why men tend to love crazy. I had a baby with a crazy woman. Oh, my God. that pussy was like possession. We had to get an exorcist in on me.
I got to go. Not an exorcist.
Nigga, I was like Linda Blair on the bed. Give it to me. Give me that pussy, bitch. Where that pussy, bitch?
Fuck, I'm back. You're mine.
I'm just saying. I need to ask one more question before we go to the phone lines. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. That's 323-230-4610. I want to hear from the crazy pussy holders and those who covet them. 323-230-4610. Now, this is a question for all of you.
Okay, all right. I don't like that devious laugh before the question.
I want to hear from women. Call us 323-230-4610. Grab that caller right there, 323-230-4610. I want to hear from women whose pussies have created crazy niggas, have produced stalkers, have produced insane clown posse ass motherfuckers.
Oh my God, man!
And you got, and I want, because sometimes we get it confused. Meaning, sometimes we think, okay, this nigga is just on me. He fucking with me. Sometimes he ain't fucking with you. He just fucking with that pussy.
Right.
He don't even like you.
Right.
But that pussy must remain in his possession.
You know what? At all times.
So really quickly, give me a quick story. Very succinct, very, very quick. Give me a quick story of how your pussy created a clown. An insane motherfucker. Mimi?
Oh, shoot. We would start with
But
me.
I already know your story.
Yeah, I have many stories, but I'll talk about the top one. I mean, I had someone, this is probably not a good thing to say, kidnap me, shoot at me, take my kid, attack my family, all types of awful stuff happened to me. I've had other situations where I've had other stalkers. I found them outside my window, near my patio. I've had people looking through my window, and I'm on the phone with him, and we're about to go out, and he's like, I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear. He's like, get the one to the right. And I look this fool in the window looking at me while I'm on the phone, and I've had so many situations. So I do have that bomb, though.
Oh, shit. More pussy bragging. Tell us, Peaches.
Okay, I'll just say this quick story. I was playing baseball. I was on a baseball team.
Nigga, you was giving out pussy while you was playing softball?
Anyway, after the game, they was like, Donnie, your baby daddy been over here looking for you. We had just broke up. So he still hadn't shook the pussy edge off yet. It was still lingering on his dick.
Oh, my God.
So this nigga was like, I know she been over there. I'm going to kill every motherfucker over there if that bitch don't show herself. Now, me being my scary ass, not knowing that my homies got my back, I'm just thinking and so scared of this fucker, I dove in the bushes and kind of crawled out like I was Rambo or something. And they still tease me about that shit to this day. But I was that fearful of his stalker ass to where I really didn't know if he would kill me or not.
Call us if your pussy has created a stalker. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. I want to hear from my chat room. We've got hundreds of people watching the show right now live on YouTube. Let me shout out everybody. We got some super chats in here. Somebody dropped $50 during this broadcast.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Jeff.
That was Jeff. Good looking, man. Way to drop that piece of change. There's some other people in here dropping some change. I just ain't. I got to get back to seeing the notifications. But if you want to contribute to the channel, all you got to do is hit that motherfucking super chat button. That super chat button is a $sign at the bottom of the chat room. Hit it. Donate to the station. We appreciate it. Keep it pushing. Now, Pisces.
Yes.
Your pussy create a stalker?
It creates a little bit of a commotion at times.
Speak in the microphone the way you would your stalker.
Well, I just had a situation at one time where me and someone that I was with, we got into a big old argument. And, when I argue, I don't like to argue, especially if it's over something stupid. So I just
You sure you don't like to argue?
Most of the time.
Just say one of your fishes don't like to argue. Because there's another fish.
Okay.
Stop. Fuck.
And then so we get into an argument, and then I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm about to go to my sister's house. And he's like, no, you're not. So he takes my keys. I'm like, well, I'm about to walk. He was like, fine, cool. I don't want to be with you anyway. I was like, cool, because I'm out. Bye. 5 minutes later, he's speeding down the street in the car, cuts me off on the street. And then somehow, I don't want to go into detail, but we get to, I'm running down the street. He running down the street like he a football player and stuff. And it's just a crazy situation. Like, all this, where you going? You ain't leaving me. I'm like, you just said you was done. So,
wow.
It's just crazy.
Pisces pussy has power like that, I swear. I know. I mean, Pisces pussy is pretty premium pussy. Okay, cool. Taurus. Her physical ass, she like to be touched and grabbed and
Oh my gosh.
ass slapping. Bring that at. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but I had a crazy ex who called me nonstop 800 times, literally private. And with iPhone, I mean, I thought that when you block somebody, they still can't get through.
Wrong.
Apparently, I guess they can.
Wrong.
So he shows up to my mom's house like, can you please just tell your daughter to call me? But while he shows up, he gets my name tattooed on his neck. And I'm not even I don't even want to deal with him no more. I'm like, see, you're crazy. That was a mistake. Let it go. And he got my name tattooed on him.
Interesting.
This happened recently. And I'm like, you got to be crazy to do some shit like that.
You out niggas? Okay, cool. You might need a restraining order, but you're out.
Yeah,
this
no,
nigga?
I was going to get one actually. It's
all right, cool.
Crazy.
It might be a little too early for you to be talking about this situation. This nigga be out front in the lobby like.
Where's she at?
No, he doesn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
You might not. He might know.
He's not like that.
Your nigga got an iPhone?
Does he have an iPhone? I don't think so.
Do you have an iPhone? I do. This nigga know where you at. Okay, cool. Gemini!
It's too many stories to tell.
That pussy fire, huh? You got that little nerdy glasses.
Why does everybody say that?
Just on some weird, awkward fire pussy.
Those be them old.
But you know what? You know what's crazy? It's the ones who don't get it. Crazy. AJ, I see you order pointing at me.
I'm just
You
saying.
are pointing at me.
I'm just saying.
To be the ones who ain't getting it.
Give us the one story of the nigga you gave.
Okay. I had an ex
that you found
who
in the laundry room.
No. I didn't have that
The laundry room. That sounds fun. Oh, I'm sorry.
But I had an ex who actually, we got into a physical altercation, and he was gonna toss my ass in the Hudson River.
Well, you had an East Coast
Not the
nigga.
Hudson.
So you trying to play me? Word? Okay, word up. You had one of them niggas.
Were you guys arguing on the FDR? I mean,
No, we were on like one of those little cruises around the Hudson.
Okay.
And yeah, he didn't appreciate his homeboy talking to me, but we were cordially talking. He was like, "I'm gonna toss your ass overboard." Yeah.
Wow.
I had to get a flight back home.
Oh, she almost became that. What's her name? That the husband killed her on the boat.
You want to make a joke without knowing what you're talking about? Okay, cool. That was very funny. Would you like for me?
Okay, I can't remember her name.
He sound like the nigga that shit. I don't even remember what I was saying, nigga. But it was a joke or whatnot.
Life.
Not the mama. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Voice of Reason on Dash Talk X. Having a very interesting conversation with a bunch of women from all walks of life, from different age ranges. And I still don't feel them to be honest. Tonight's topic: why is crazy Cooter so irresistible to men? You know I know the answer to that, right?
I'm waiting to hear it.
I know you are
the guy.
I'm going to tell you exactly why.
Why?
And this is a easy thing women could do to fix their relationships, but they refuse to do it because of female ego.
Okay.
Fuck, I know that hurt, didn't it? Just... Gosh. The number to dial is 323-230-4610. Caller, you're on the line with the Voice of Reason. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Drop him. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? This is going to be Dana.
Yeah, of course it's Dana.
Dana, what up?
Hey, Dana, we heard your theme music before you came in.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey, girl.
No, what was it?
The sound of your car.
No, I'm not in the car.
What up, Dana? Talk to us.
Hello. I missed a lot of what you guys were talking about because while you're on hold, you can't
and let me
hear.
just be honest.
But I know you guys talking about Crazy Cooter.
Dana, but let me be honest with you. I've known you since I was 10 years old, so it's going to be kind of awkward to talk about your cooter.
I'm gonna talk about
She has one, Zoe.
I know she has one, but I was like a little kid looking at her like, teacher, can I have a juice box?
We're so grew up like brother and sister. So.
Yeah, so it's
But I'm
hard
not
for
talking
me.
about my cooter. I'm gonna talk about somebody else.
You know some crazy cooter, don't you?
Dana gonna throw somebody
No, but
else.
I was gonna say that you were talking about women with crazy cooter, and I was gonna say that men say that women, with the best cooter are crazy is because they don't have a lot of inhibition.
Right. So
They don't
morals.
have a lot of inhibitions. They just kind of go with it. They're there to satisfy. If you want them to hang from the ceiling fan, they're there for it because it's all about that thrill in that moment.
So let me ask you this, Dana. Would you say?
They give them bananas too?
I mean, that's just, of course, that's peaches. But
She said hang from the ceiling.
But let me ask you this now. Would you say that morals and principles and standards dry the pussy up?
Yes.
Say
Because
more.
all of those things are also about control.
But why are women always yelling, though?
And all that, you're thinking about control and what am I going to get out of it? What's in it for me? It's about me and I.
She be telling on y'all. Y'all, it's all these cooters in here, and nobody want to tell the truth like Dana. Dana, keep dropping these jewels. I'm listening.
No, I'm just saying that. Well, see, when you're face to face with a man with your type of energy, then it's very difficult to just be exactly who you want to be. So, we still think we need to be our good girl selves instead of saying, I like to fuck just like you like to fuck.
Let's listen to you.
Why?
I don't have those inhibitions and stuff, even though we've known each other a really long time. Hold on really quick.
Somebody knocking on the door. One of your stalkers.
It is.
Where that pussy at?
Hold on.
He wants
I hear you on the radio.
Okra juice box.
Ain't nothing like an okra juice box.
I don't want an okra juice box.
You know your okay.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, finish,
But
Dana.
anyway,
Yes.
so I think in a lot of ways that women, we think about these, I want to be a good girl, like that kind of thing where good girls go to heaven, but bad girls go everywhere. And so, it's just one of those things. And, black women aren't liberated. So we still believe we have to put on that facade every day of being the good girl. And then when we get in a certain age or, we're still single or we're divorced, we're living our best lives. We're dating who we want to date. We fucking who we want to fuck.
All right. Well, shit,
I know that's
Dana.
right,
Okay.
Dana. You let him in, huh, girl? You fuck you. No,
Dana,
that's right, girl.
hey, listen, let me just say this. I appreciate it. Thank you for calling so much.
You're welcome.
We got to keep you coming in, and one day you got to get into the show, period. You got to come through.
I am really, I'm going to come to the show. I'm going to sit in the audience, and I will, match your energy.
All right. Well, I appreciate it.
Dana knows.
Dana my nigga, though. Y'all don't know. Dana my nigga now.
That's right, Dana. Dang.
So, with the phone lines are cracking now, let's get a couple more callers. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? How many stalkers has your pussy produced? Caller?
Hey, man. Hey, you hear me?
Hey! I thought you was a woman, man.
What are you doing?
The fuck? Caller, you're on the line, man. What's your name and where you calling from?
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I had speakerphone. I was outside at first. Got
to get away from your woman.
Oh, man. What's up with you?
Oh, man, we good. Are you listening to the topic? What's happening?
Hey.
Yeah, man. I listen to it. Yeah, and everything, man. You going in and everything. All the women looking good or whatever. I just want to shoot this out, man. Just shoot some books out, man. That will help the situation, too.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear it.
Yeah, a book called Negro Wars. A book called Sperm Wars.
Huh.
Also, a work. Yes, these are a lot of things that's tangible to our behaviors and how we are responsible and accountable to our sex drives and everything. Like we can go out here and have sex frivolously out there how we want to, but it's a responsibility behind it because it affects society in certain ways based on people's behavior, character, how they respond, react, resolutions, which causes chaos in a certain way if you don't act in an orderly manner. Like a woman that is, that looks good, ass fat, raw, dime piece. When she walks down the street with a certain outfit on, that gets the attention of a lot of men. So that causes problems for homes and things like that. Yeah, we got to control ourselves, but that's a chemical reaction that happens in the body based on the visuals that's in place. And the woman knows this. This is first-hand nature. This is why she put on makeup and dress herself up and all these things.
Okay, brother, I appreciate the call, man. We got a lot of callers to get in here. We appreciate that information and your book selection. Thank you for the call.
Okay, and also look up this word vagina dentata. Vagina dentata.
Vagina
and tata.
Yeah, DENTATA.
All right, thank you, brother.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
Let me just say this. If the Twilight Zone called this motherfucker again. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it. Caller. Let's get the next one. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Caller.
So it's me?
Yeah, that's you.
It's me.
Yeah, it's you.
It's you. Hi.
Hi. What's happening, everybody?
What's
up? It's John Paul calling from KCMO. What's up?
Oh,
all right, what's the deal?
I don't know, man. These last two topics, man, it's all intertwined to me. Like, when it comes to, what I'm saying, what the internet dating on top of the bully dating and all that shit comes full circle for me or whatnot. Like, I'm currently fucking with a Virgo or whatnot, and I think she trying to make me behave like the last topic, if you dig what I'm saying. But you know what I'm saying? This topic is all about what's the topic on once again?
And clearly you don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Some good pussy that made your ass go crazy.
Trust to believe. I'm here, man.
All right, we talking about crazy pussy. Why crazy pussy? Men are so attracted to women with crazy pussy, brother. Why is it so irresistible? That's what we talking about. I know you've been pussy whooped at some time.
He's stalking somebody now.
Well, I'm not even gonna bullshit you. I have been. You know what I'm saying?
You stalked a girl before?
My evolution through life and moving on, you know what I'm saying, and growing up. I ain't number 28 right now, but I picked up on it early. You feel me? So the whole deal is, you know what I'm saying, right now I got one that's trying to tame me, but yet I'm still trying to upright her, if you dig what I'm saying. But she my textbook, and I can't throw her out like you said, you feel me?
Oh, shoot, she paying the bills.
Fucking with her is making me reflect on myself and really peep on what I'm on, you dig what I'm saying?
I dig.
I can't look at her growth, you feel me? But me, I'm elevating. And it's getting to the point to where a nigga probably about to bust a move. You dig what I'm saying? But
I dig.
I don't want to bust a move too soon.
Okay.
You feel me? But shit. Fire pussy. The thing that I can say is shit. This girl, she been fucking with me for the last 5 years. Birth control, no condom. I know she crazy. You know what I'm saying? We've been fucking, everything been gravy.
Raw.
After she switched birth control, right? And I'm kind of skeptical about the moves. I think she might be trying to set a nigga up for the okie dokie. She did.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Maybe I could deal with this issue off air, but we got so many callers, man. I got to move. But I appreciate you sharing.
Damn, my nigga. Come on, nah, my nigga, nah. All right.
You know, I'll get back to you, bro. What? Listen.
Nah, you ain't, but it's all good, though.
Nah, I will if you email me. Here's my email address, vor106@gmail.com.
All right.
You go email me that? Email it to me.
All right, man.
All right, bet.
All right, thank you.
Let me tell you right now, I need some men to represent because right now, we looking crazier than the cooter we after.
Clearly sprung on some cooter right now. Like a raw.
Phil, what was the craziest shit you've ever done after that fire pussy infected your soul?
Craziest thing I've ever done.
Have you stalked a girl?
Stalked?
Tell the truth.
I might have caught her a few times. Not stalked though. I ain't pulling up at no crib like that.
You did the robo dial.
Yeah. I would say that probably the craziest thing that I do is to see if a girl blocked me. I know the iPhone trick to still call her. So I'm gonna see if she blocked me. Like, okay, then you really know what it is, because they're like, nah, I ain't block you, but they really did.
And you did it because you loved her, or because that pussy cannot be allowed
Probably
to
because
leave?
I was trying to see what's up still.
You had smash.
Answer that call for me, bro. The voice of reason is crazy right now. Women are in the building sharing their stories about how their yoni drives men crazy. Caller, you're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from? Speak on it.
Oh, my name is Marcus. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
All right. What's happening, pimp?
Okay. Well, in relation to what the question that you asked, I'm not a woman, obviously, so I can't explain.
Clearly, right.
Where they're coming from. But as a man, I feel like the question goes for both ends. Like, I feel like what makes crazy pussy good is what makes niggas with good dick irresistible to women. If you catch my drift, you know what I mean?
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. I catch your drift. There's some women in the building right now. I want you to direct your question to one of the women in the building. Can you see the video of these women?
No, it's paused because I'm using my phone and
I got
watching
you.
it at the same time.
But
so I
you
don't have
did see these women in here. There are women in this building. I need you to ask these women about how dick drives them crazy. If there's crazy cooter, there must be crazy swipe.
Well, I'm only speaking from my own personal experience, and I know that a lot of times I end up being that nigga that they call. I'm not the nigga that's at home paying their bills, because money has never been important to me, but they call me for the dick, and then they get on about their business. And I've learned that over time. And what I had to realize was, with great power comes great responsibility. What I didn't realize
I saw Spider-Man too.
You good dick around, and you get to manipulate emotions, and that causes a firestorm of events to occur. Like getting your car keyed up and getting, crazy when they're coming up to your job trying to get you fired because the dick didn't go crazy.
Right. I like that. I like that concept.
But I think what it is on both ends for men and women is, I believe that because the mind and the body are connected, the body is going to push forward whatever attributes are going to help you survive. So if you don't really have much going on besides your pussy game, that's what the body is going to push forward in order for you to survive. Because to be honest with you, if you crazy and your pussy ain't good, how the hell are you going to survive? Who the hell going to want to fuck you at?
Yeah, that's true too. Yeah, great point. Thanks for
that's the way I feel.
Thanks, man.
I feel like the body and the mind are connected. So if you, in your mind, if you have a perception about your importance of your body and your sexual experience, that's what your body is going to produce. So if you're in your mind thinking that your pussy is the only thing you can do to keep a nigga, your body is going to be like, well, you heard what she said. Let's make this pussy fire because that's the only thing she got to offer.
There you go. Hey, I appreciate the call, man. Thank you for the insight.
That's my personal opinion.
All right, brother. We appreciate it. Thanks again. Caller.
Thank you.
You're on the line. What's your name and where you calling from?
Yo, what's good, Zo? This is Jay calling from Watts, California.
Hey, Watts, what's up in the building, man?
What's up?
What's the deal?
Yo. But first, I want to give a shout out to you, Zo, putting it down always. You know what I'm saying? To the beautiful ladies in the building, shout out to y'all.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, what I wanted to say about that is, to me,
Hold on. Let me just start you off right. Have you ever stalked fire pussy?
0 times out of 100, though.
You've never stalked fire.
Not a damn letter.
Not excessively
Listen,
calling.
let me ask you a question.
No.
You smoke cigarettes?
Go ahead. Yes, sir, I do.
So you could be addicted to nicotine, but not fire pussy?
See, the thing is, it's not an addiction unless you let it control you. Now, if you need that pack of cigarettes, if you need that pussy, then by all means, you addicted. But, you know, just like me, just like every man in the world, you know, except for a certain few, we was all born with 2 hands. So, you know what I'm saying, you go ahead and get that Jergens moment going, and, hey, you ain't got to worry about no
Jergens
birth
ain't
control.
shit compared to creamy okra box. You know you in here bullshitting. I can't let these women bullshit. Why would I let you bullshit?
It ain't a case in the world where Jergens done hit a nigga for some child support. Where Jergens done, you know what I'm saying, went and fucked another nigga that you knew around the block. You know what I'm saying?
But it's too many cases.
For you to come home.
But bro, listen, it's too many cases of niggas fucking with a woman they know they ain't got no business fucking with because that pussy fire.
And that Jergens will clog up your pee hole after a while. Too much Jergens.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I gotta go. I gotta take a quick break to deal with motherfucking peaches. All right. But thank you for the information, man.
I'm just saying. He said he used a lot of Jergens.
What the fuck is wrong with you? She having a mama moment. This is the kind of shit you say to your teenager.
Ooh, I hope I never would.
Baby, I know you in there pulling on yourself. If you using that Jergens or that Eucerin, it's too thick. It's gonna get in your hole. That's what kind of mama this nigga is.
My son would have ran up out that house.
The fuck? We got callers on the line. I want to take a quick break because we have 2 more women who've entered the building. 2 different vibes. We have Aquarius. Those fucking weirdos.
Oh, shoot. They're just eccentric.
Them motherfuckers is strange. They weird.
They are.
They'll be kicking it with billionaires and bums at the same time.
Right.
And they be friends. Did you get those socks I got you? Yes, thank you very much. Okay, we're off to Nobu. It's like some weird shit going on with Aquarius. They're some fucking weirdos. And then they're afraid of their own emotions. They overthink their feelings. You get inside that Aquarius pussy, she trying to seal up all the doors.
Hilarious.
Oh, yeah, she is. She's smart, too. Oh, my God. She's
very smart.
She's smart. She be asking, like, real dope-ass questions that make you question. Shit, I ain't never thought of that. This pussy valuable. She be trying to get in a nigga head. Say you don't.
All day. Every day.
I'm going to fuck you with earplugs. I'm not listening to shit you got to say, goddammit. And then there's the Virgo. The spiritual of the physical. She tries to physicalize your quality. Oh, this nigga's smart? That merits pussy. He can fuck, 'cause he's smart. Oh, this nigga has great ideas? Oh, I can fix the flaws in his ideas, and thus I become valuable. But the real powerful thing about Virgos, they are the volcanoes, the passion volcanoes of the zodiac. Really? On the surface, you don't know, you get their representative, especially if they like you. Now, don't get it twisted. Virgos is freaks like a motherfucker. They'll fuck a nigga just 'cause. Nigga, it's happening. It's okay. It's happening right now. The vibe is here. Bam.
Let's do this shit.
Right? But then, the nigga they like, what that nigga thinks of them matters. So she got to send that nigga through the gauntlet. Let me make sure this nigga can handle me, my truth, who the fuck I am for real. She be testing like a professor. Wow. And then paying attention to all the small little details. This nigga's belt buckle is loose.
Nigga's shoes is
This nigga's shoes are scuffed.
They're dirty.
She'll pick up on all types of little minute things that you thought this nigga's missing a button.
He had that on last time.
She peeps all that. Right? Mm-hmm. But once you get past her little SAT pussy test, it's a SAT. You got, nigga, Virgo women, you got to pass some things to get it. You got, in order to meet who they are. Like a Virgo woman right here. You hurt her feelings, she's not going to let you know. She could be broken down. You get your buck at you. You can just say whatever to her. She'll be like, okay. Then, behind closed doors, she'll shatter into 1,000 pieces, but she ain't gonna let you see it.
You can't poker face.
You can knock on the door. 2 seconds later, she'll pull herself together. May I help you? I thought you were leaving. What? 2 seconds ago, she was on the floor, balled up. But you not gonna see it.
That's so funny.
But that pussy.
Uh-oh.
No,
he just loves
That Virgo pussy.
Preach.
Let me tell you something about Virgo pussy.
He must have had a Virgo.
I done had a few Virgos and all that pussy.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Listen, man, Virgo pussy is like aged tobacco.
Wow. No way.
Like special pussy is cigar pussy.
They call you dipping cognac and then
I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, wow.
Virgo pussy, high-end pussy now. Because with her pussy comes nurturing and genuine care. Like, you get her there, she gonna be like... See, Virgos like projects, but they like high-end projects. Oh, this nigga's damn near a lawyer. Okay.
Look.
I will nurture his legal side while fucking the dog shit out of him.
Right. Oh, shoot, girl.
I'm gonna edit all of his papers. You know what I mean? Very useful. Very for real. But they
like
passionate. No, but they hella passionate. But you don't know that off tops. You got to get close. And it takes a while. But once you do, once you get past her problems with scents and smells and, you know, shit has to be neat and, oh my God, this breath. I don't know if I can do it.
I like it.
It's just a lot of shit that they have to, once you get past all of that pussy out of control. Welcome to the Voice of Reason, Virgo and Aquarius. Yeah. Has your pussy created a stalker, Virgo?
It has.
How many of the niggas you fuck with have ended up as stalkers?
How many? You want to know how many?
I do.
I don't know how many, but I do know that
how you not know how many?
I've had stalkers. I guess you could call them that. I didn't look at it that way, but I guess they're stalkers, yeah. There's been times I went for a walk and felt like somebody was watching me and I seen a head come from behind a tree or...
Are you... Wait a minute, hold on.
Like,
is this a real story or are you just paranoid? You smoke weed?
It's a true story.
Okay, it's true.
I do smoke weed, but it's a true story. Like, literally.
Weed
my neighborhood was real quiet, so one night I decided, it was like 10 o'clock, I was like, I'm going to go for a walk because I was a lot on my mind. And as I'm walking, I get down to the corner and I said... something feels off. I'm going to turn around and go back to the house. So as I'm turning around, I see somebody pop out, like, seriously, like, head from around a tree. And I'm like, what the f-? And it was my ex. So, I mean, of course, we create stalkers, I guess you could say. I've been told that I ain't going nowhere until the morning time. If I'm going to suffer, we both going to suffer.
Wow.
Tried to get away, ran, got clotheslined, and... He carried me back to the house.
He clotheslined you?
Wow. A clotheslined me. I'm from Oklahoma.
Okay, shit.
There was a clothesline and I was running and I got clotheslined by the clothesline.
You from the Midwest?
Clothesline.
You
I'm from Oklahoma, yeah.
That's that country.
So yeah, I got
pussy.
clotheslined by a clothesline and he politely picked me up and carried me back to the house.
I'm gonna tell you right now, country pussy special too.
He had to wrestle you for that pussy. That clothesline pussy.
You ain't gonna get far running through the goddamn clothesline.
I didn't know. I didn't know there was. Like.
Hilarious. Aquarius, have you created a stalker?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Speaking to the mic, baby girl.
I'm sure I have.
Oh, so you don't know?
I mean, I've tried to get drug into the bathroom before, but I screamed and said no. Then the security guard had to kick him out. And he was still outside and jumped out of his car and me.
Did you know him?
Yeah.
In what way are you crazy?
Well, if we was talking in 2010, beyond that point, but I'm not crazy no more. I retired crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now, that's the craziest shit you could say, because I ain't crazy no more.
The craziest person in the
So
room.
now I know what. I ain't even got to ask you shit else. I know what's up with Aquarius. You crazy to the motherfucker. When's the last time you cried? This morning? You cried this morning?
I always cry, but
I said, when was the last time you cried, goddammit?
maybe when I was listening to piano like a couple days ago.
This nigga crazy.
Listening to the piano recital.
You understand me? This nigga right here crazy, I'm telling you.
Hilarious.
It just brings out the heart chakra. And you, like,
Let me just say, the Aquarian woman, she's emotional by nature because she's a woman. She feels. But it's a conflict. This happens with the Gemini too. There is an internal conflict of mind and emotion. How did this nigga make me feel like this? What the fuck did he do to get past my defenses? A lot of second guessing. Pisces suffers from this too because she's the mental of the emotional. But all you got to do to quiet her down. Sandwich, dick.
Sleep.
No, seriously. Sandwich, dick, and logic. You make sense to a Pisces, she'll go right back into the fantasy. Make sure you keep that environment emotionally comfortable. She won't know what the fuck is going on. See, with the Pisces woman, it's don't bring that shit home. If you can maintain her little bubble, it's good, my nigga. Sandwiches, logic, dick, and sleep. You good, my nigga? You good. You straight. Aquarius, on the other hand, she's always wrestling, even in a good relationship. She's wrestling with herself on some old. How did he get here? How did he get within the walls? And she cool. Right. She cool with it. Because Aquarius is also, I have a place for you to be in my life. And I have a role for you. Right? Step outside that role, you're going to create conflict. Taurus is a little bit like that too. You gonna get me to open all the way up, nigga, and you playing? Oh shit, these women crazy. All of them crazy.
All of them.
Men have more psychological problems, but that's another comment.
You think men have more psychological problems than women?
Yes. You guys are more insecure.
Please, just please, in the name of Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce, give me 3 solid, and I mean solid examples of that. The number to dial is 323-230-4539. 4610. I want all the niggas who disagree with what she's about to say to call us right now. 323-230-4610. Go. 3 solid examples.
Well, sex is important to you guys.
You have to speak in that microphone.
Sex is important to men, so you guys don't know how to connect emotionally. And if women are emotional, there's already a disconnect. That's one.
No, that's not one. I will refute them as you go. That's some men. Wait,
men like
hold
to hang
on.
out with each other.
Wait. Hold it, because I'm gonna come back to you. Number 1, let's address it. That's some men. On the Voice of Reason, we use the term some banal. Some, but not all. So you can't just say men. Some men. You know, dig? Continue with your folly.
You know what?
Some men like to hang out with each other more than creating a bond with a woman. So you spend all your time with your friends and only come to women when it's come down to sex, and you still have a disconnect.
Let me address that. Men who seek to make a bond with your pussy over you is because you're vacuous. You're empty. When women resonate in their power, it resonates beyond their pussy. And that's when men want to invest in you. But if you see men trying to kick it with the homie, but still fuck you, it's because typically you're empty. Are you ready for the next one?
I think that's an excuse. But
That's no excuse. That's the truth. When is the last time a woman of substance had to use her pussy as an anchor to keep her man in the relationship?
Right.
And I'm talking about spiritual substance, mental substance, emotional substance, psychological substance. When's the last time she had to struggle to keep a nigga there?
Right.
If a nigga ran away from that, it's because he's running away from himself. Ain't got shit to do with her. But if a nigga want to kick it with his boys and keep his dick in you, you empty. Vacuous. See, can I put y'all in on some real shit?
Of course. Please do.
Men look for those kinds of women because that's guaranteed pussy.
Right.
You empty. I will fill you up with dick.
Right. And mayonnaise.
And then go play ball with my boy.
And then go kick it with the homies, nigga. Let's get up out of here, homie. That pussy was cool, but let's get up out of here, my nigga. Meaning is the anchor of longevity in a relationship. Where there is substance, meaning, purpose, there is passion. There's no struggle to try to keep a motherfucker engaged. A vacuous woman keeps a full pussy. Your third thing?
the roles have been reversed. Women now have to wear the pants. So there's definitely a major disconnect.
I can fuck with that too. The roles have been reversed, but your expectations have not, which makes you bona fide crazy. If the roles have been reversed and the numbers and the stats, everything proves this to be true, then why do you still have traditional expectations for men? Is that not a producer of cognitive dissonance?
Right.
He got to make more money than me. He got to do this. He got to provide. He got to. Wait a minute. You just said the pants have transferred.
Right.
And when you're talking about the pants, you're not really talking about the gender. You're talking about the wallet. Because there's a lot of broke niggas fucking baller bitches.
Right.
Because you can't trump manhood. A broke nigga who is locked into himself will fuck the Kool-Aid out of your pussy and spirit. And you'll be like, it's fine, baby. We will work this out. I'm going to use my considerable resources to help. Tell me I'm lying.
No, you telling me.
Am I lying, Pisces? Am I lying?
I'm just speaking in general.
So in general, here we are talking about the roles done changed. Crazy to the motherfucker to think niggas is supposed to perform at the level, at the rate. If we start doing the research is ugly. I mean, if you take out the amount of incarcerated black men, or if you add them to the overall numbers of how much black men make versus how much black women make more money than black men. If you include the incarcerated. How many baller women you know are fucking a nigga who just got out of jail?
I know some.
Niggas be trying to act brand new.
Lawyers.
So if we want to really talk about the numbers, let's just run them down real quick. I'm doing Tone Talks tonight at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Dash Radio. Don't get it twisted. Dash Talk is in the building. 90% of the nation's wealth is in the hands of white people. That's a bona fide fact. 90% of the nation's wealth is in the hands of white people. 2.6% is in the hands of black people. 2%, and this is according to a 67-page report that was put out by attorney Antonio Moore, economics professor at Duke, Sandy Darity. Okay. These are the leading economists in the world. 2.6% of the nation's wealth is in the hands of black people. 2% of the 2.6% is in the hands of baby boomers. Black people that are over 70 that own property. That means 0.0% is in the hands of everybody else. Oprah, Bill Cosby, Puffy, Jay-Z, Beyonce. That's 0.6. Technically, all of us are broke. So what it does is it creates a striver. A striver is a believer. Me and my man, we're going to get together. We're going to build an empire. We're going to build this business. Okay, just break down the numbers. What is it? 98% of all female CEOs are their own employees. They only have one employee themselves. But you a boss bitch. Okay, cool. Right.
You know what?
See how your crazy calls crazy dick to you? So if you have these expectations, right? He got to be this. He got to be that. No, what he has to be is a savior.
Captain.
I mean, if we want to tell the truth.
Right.
Listen, did you know that the average unemployed single black woman is worth $5?
Not if she a hustler.
Niggas don't understand that. We're talking about averages. Of course, we can find different people that represent different numbers, but we're talking about the average across the country of 13% of the population of the United States of African Americans. Did you know the average single African American female college graduate is worth negative $11,000? Negative $11,000 because of student debts. So you come into the motherfucking relationship on some, can you help me shoulder the burden of my student loans?
Right.
And if you can't, and I have to work with you, I have to use my pussy as incentive to motivate you to buy into me. crazy ass out of here.
Right.
But you already trapped.
I,
Ain't that what happened?
the likes of a wizard such as I,
Now bring your ass back over here and get it together.
I've already had my insane clown posse pussy. I've already learned from it. But when we start talking about the numbers, come on, do we not create our own insanity in these relationships?
I think so.
And then typically we turn around and blame somebody for the insanity that we're experiencing when the insanity is actually emanating from our spirit. I will sit down and read a nigga quick.
Yeah, that's
I'll sit down and be like, what are your top 5 beliefs about relationships? That's going to tell me an encyclopedia of knowledge about you. I can sit down and ask you, what are your top 3 flaws mentally? And if you're honest, which women, come on, you know you niggas don't. Come on.
You know what?
Come on. You believe in fantasies. Am I lying? Women believe in fantasies, and then they attract a liar, which is just another word for fantasy, and get mad that they got a fantasy because they believe in fantasies. And then turn around and use the law of attraction. I'm going to attract a good man. Not if you still got that bullshit fantasy. Fantasies equal liars. Here's a better way of saying it. Fantasies equal performers.
Right. That's it. That's it.
So you get the performer, your pussy get wet, and then you find out it was all a performance.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
Then you blame him for earning the Oscar in that pussy, when it was your fantasy that wrote the script that his behaviors aligned with.
Right.
Wrote the Oscar.
Fuck is wrong with y'all? Who's the craziest gender now?
Men. Ain't shit changed. It's still y'all. You did all that talking and we still saying men.
Y'all went through creating fantasies. And
That's why this goes back to Aquarius's original point. When Aquarius was talking about niggas, why would they, fuck somebody and then go hang out with their boys? If you haven't found your anchor, your purpose, how can you magnetize a man of purpose?
Real talk.
Right.
So you without a purpose equals you lost.
Right.
You without self-knowledge equals you lost.
Right.
You lost equals available dick.
You know what?
Dick shall arrive. Dick be like, what's happening? Bring that lost pussy out here so I can ravage. Does that make sense? Any disagreements?
A little bit.
Please push back, Aquarius. It's what you're supposed to do.
I think that men are lost.
You got to speak into the mic,
You
babe.
like lost pussy, and men are lost, and you don't like women with substance and a direction. Most of the bitches that
I like this.
are married and have kids are crazy and don't have no direction, and you guys steady chase them. So as soon as a woman gets direction, she can't tame a man. She can tame a man when she's crazy and lost, but not with the direction.
A woman can only tame a boy.
Right.
A woman cannot tame a man. See, this is what I'm saying. The Hindus brought some of their culture over here, and hood niggas will culturally appropriate bits and pieces of it without fully understanding. How many dumbass niggas run around with a yin and yang tattoo, not knowing what it actually means.
I hate that.
How many niggas is out here sweating in the Bikram yoga, not reaching enlightenment, but stretching the fuck out of themselves?
Right, a whole lot of people.
So, again, you just said something that speaks to a basic narrative that's happening in America today, but there's no depth to it. And I'll tell you why. Relationship is a highly reflective classroom where the biofeedback you get from your partner is your own personal curriculum.
Right.
That's the shit you supposed to be working on. So you get an ain't shit nigga, it's because you ain't shit.
Right.
But most people do not. The hardest thing to do is get somebody to look at their flaws.
Right.
And not only look at them, accept them, embrace them. Watch this. I told a nigga the other day, I'm coaching him he's in London. I told him the other day, I said, you've put your illness in the driver's seat and you're the passenger. I said, did Magic do that? Magic has a worse illness than you, but his mindset trumps the illness. Women have been socialized to be victims and non-accountable in relationships.
Okay.
Oh, did I attract the abuser? Sure. What the fuck you mean, Zo? You want me to explain it?
Yes.
How I like fucking with Aquarius. She's good. She's brought something to it. Get that goddamn mic over them lips, baby. How does a lighthouse work? It's not redundant. Get to it. No pauses. Radio's live. Let's go.
Somebody's in there operating it
But what is its purpose?
to light up the area,
Why?
so whoever's around can see.
Exactly. So wayward ships don't wash ashore. Run aground. So say you are a lighthouse. What are your top 5 qualities as a person? Go.
As a lighthouse or as a person?
God damn it, it's a metaphor. Don't make me. You're a lighthouse. It's a metaphor. You're not really a lighthouse. What the fuck is going on?
I mean,
You're a lighthouse.
shout out to Mary Jane, but yeah, I mean, I'm there to bring light and help others around me.
No. Your quality
My quality
is the light.
Yeah.
Name the qualities that produce the light.
In the lighthouse or me?
Name your qualities.
Okay, the qualities of well, obviously happiness.
Is this nigga gonna make it on the show?
Obviously happiness would produce my light. And selflessness, not being selfish.
Okay. Selflessness, I can fuck with that. So happiness, that's a light.
Yeah.
Do you have a sense of humor?
Of course.
Okay, that's a light.
Yeah.
Are you intelligent?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a light.
And very giving and generous.
There's some lights. Beautiful.
All light.
See a Christmas tree.
There we go. Now, did you know that there's a spectrum of light that cannot be detected by the human eye?
Of course.
Right? So the spectrum that we can see are ultraviolet. No, not ultraviolet. That's the spectrum we can't see. Ultraviolet, gamma rays, X-rays, those are lights too. So the bullshit in your spirit are the dark lights that work the same way as a lighthouse that attracts motherfuckers to you so that they can be resolved, reconciled, so that it can turn into visible light. You see, the purpose of the bullshit in your life is to be reconciled through the vehicle of relationships. But somebody told you to run off and live your best life without unpacking this light.
I guess we're all shallow.
Virgo, what are you saying here?
Okay, so basically what you're saying is relationships are a catapult to help us be better people.
Yes.
Yeah,
and
okay,
what you get reflects who you are.
Okay.
If you got low self-esteem, low self-worth, right? You guilt yourself. How many people suffer from guilting themselves? How many people suffer from depression? These are the dark lights.
Okay.
That could attract a negative relationship situation for the purpose of illuminating that. Like, this is what you need to be focusing on.
Right.
Right.
So if I went through life beating all people that are, I'd say, good, and then later on in life I meet one bad, does that mean I turn bad or what?
No. It means there's a lesson unstudied.
Okay.
He always says every relationship is a lesson.
Right. It's a mirrored reflection.
So if it was all good in the beginning, that means I was teaching somebody else some lessons. So when the bad came, I needed a lesson.
No, let me explain. It's bi-directional. You can't be in a relationship without getting a lesson.
Okay.
And you can't be in a relationship without reflecting a lesson.
Okay.
A lesson is reflected to you, you reflect a lesson back.
Right.
Okay.
And their lesson might be totally different from your lesson. And you might understand your lesson at a quicker pace than they do.
Okay.
Well, we just need to work on ourselves. That's why we're here, nigga.
Right.
Okay.
How many times have you ended a relationship because it was too difficult?
Never.
It's too hard.
Never.
Mentally, emotionally, psychologically?
I'm always up for a challenge. Never.
Really, Virgo?
That's the problem.
She fighting to the death.
That's the problem.
Have the Virgo bathed and brought to my quarters at once. Oh, ha.
I walked away because I found something that I thought was better, but never because it was too challenging.
Okay, I'm going to run the fuck up out of here with this bullshit.
I called it being spoiled.
But see, do you hear that? That's a lesson. That's one of the dark lights
Right.
that have to be illuminated.
Because what happened later is I ran into somebody that did the same thing to me.
That's like getting up in the middle of a college course and going, all right, fuck it.
After I ran, a few boyfriends, and then later on, here comes the one that I can't let go of. Fuck is this?
You know what the fuck this is. This that last lesson you walked out on.
Right.
That's what the fuck this is.
Right.
With his dick at your door.
Right. You're going to get this lesson.
But do you see how limiting beliefs contaminate your pussy? Limiting beliefs makes your pussy insane. Not being able to break up with the trauma that your mother taught to you under the guise of principles. Generational curses. She went through some shit and created a foundational philosophy for coping with it. Your mother probably passed on a coping mechanism thinking that these were jewels. And then what you got to do as an adult is unlearn the trauma she codified as a philosophy. How the fuck do you do that? You do that through relationships. How you gonna break down the code of her bullshit unless you get bullshit?
That's some bullshit.
Then you come back to your mama and be like, all that shit you said was wrong, mama.
My mom never really, she didn't preach like that. She was a quiet one.
That don't mean you didn't get the information. 90, what is it? 56%?
Seeing her?
What is it? 56% of all communication in a household is nonverbal.
Okay.
Then you have to understand, according to Bowlby, you are formed, your relationship style is formed by your primary caregiver. As a baby, your shit is set. Okay, cool. Niggas don't want to learn. Okay, cool. Niggas,
We're listening.
Y'all want to learn how to heal this pussy?
Yes, can we heal this shit? Teach us how to heal. God damn, we don't want to be crazy, no.
You want to know how to heal dick?
Dick ain't.
I'll tell you how to heal a dick. It's called penicillin. I'm just saying, you said how you heal it.
I mean, he wants to heal the pussy, but I feel like the dick is way more, needs way more healing.
You know why? You know why? Have you ever heard of something called confirmation bias? You have?
You enlighten me.
Oh, so you haven't?
Go ahead, tell me.
All right, do you move that mic away from me because I don't need you talking.
Tell me.
Hilarious.
Confirmation bias. In the church, you niggas call it, as a man thinketh, so is he. The Buddhist would say all is mental. All of reality is mental. Right? Robert Anton Wilson, as a philosopher, would say, whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove. Your central nervous system can only take so much information. So it's bombarded by billions and trillions of bits of information. It narrows it down to what matters to you. Whatever the thinker thinks, the prover will prove. You, as a fixed Aquarius sign, one of your most difficult challenges is intellectual change. Astrologically speaking, your sign's catchphrase is I know. So you know what works for you, and it's difficult for you to see outside of what you know for you. So the confirmation bias is confirmed, which means anything I'm looking for, I will find. You're looking for the man to be the problem. That's why.
You are. Y'all are.
But what I'm saying is, that's why it's difficult for you to be objective in the face of this kind of wisdom. How can you be a co-creator of a bullshit ass experience and yet still blame the man? That's cognitive dissonance. That's why you're pussy crazy.
Y'all love it. Want that crazy pussy.
That's why the nigga come through and be like, this pussy fire. This bitch crazy as hell. I'm finna get this pussy again. Does any of this make sense?
All of it makes
I feel like there's bad dick, but there's no bad pussy. So you guys are.
Oh no, there's bad pussy now. Hold on.
Makes it bad? If you come, women can have sex and not come. If you still come, the pussy ain't bad.
I need you. Hey, Aquarius. God damn it, Aquarius. You got to follow my rules in this room now. I need you to be able to speak into that damn mic when you say something crazy as you just said. The world needs to hear the insanity. Say more.
The world needs to hear men's insanity. And why most of the time you guys don't make us come, but we always make y'all come.
First off, pussy complex. Dick not. Dick ain't complex. Dick get hard, go in hole. Young dick, it's real simple.
The dick go in the hole.
Dick in hole.
Come out hole, in out hole.
Dick find bottom of hole. Dick squirt.
Out of hole.
That's what this is.
Out of hole.
So it don't take, but dick will put in any hole. Say that too. Oh.
So you just want to be a contrarian. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. I love it. She's feisty.
I like that.
She's wrong.
Holes in the walls, holes in the dolls, any hole.
But I will say
Blow-up
this.
dolls.
I will say this. Confirmation bias. You get what you look for. The poet Rumi said, what we seek is also seeking us. Confirmation bias. If you can never see yourself as the villain, right? You can never understand your co-creation of the experience you do not want.
I think you're right because I'm a little bit of a feminist.
Clearly.
Men are only good for 3 things. Men are good for 3 things. Men are good for money, children, and money.
And this is why.
Don't forget the 4 things and coming, but
and this is
only
why
half of you guys can make us come.
And this is ultimately why you won't be happy.
She said only half.
This is ultimately why you will be dissatisfied. Ladies, y'all better not listen to this one. This one right here, gonna have that pussy dried in a motherfucker. You hear me? That shit gonna be dried in a box of saltines. You understand me? There's gonna be some high-ho crackers.
Never. It's never dry. It's never dry. Never dry.
Listen, I told you before, a man can fuck a pussy whose owner is vacuous. This is not personal. But it would be so fun to just fuck you. Because this is what men are about. Let me explain why men fuck pussies just cuz.
Yeah.
And crazy pussies. Let me get to this right now. You know why men fuck crazy pussies?
Why?
Because it raises testosterone. It's dangerous.
Adrenaline rush.
If you could appreciate your nigga, feminism doesn't allow you to do that. See how you fucked yourself off with these dumbass beliefs? Okay, cool. But if you could learn to appreciate a man, his natural testosterone levels go through the roof. Thanks for changing the light. Thanks for taking the trash out. You know what, baby? I appreciate you for being here. The nigga's dick get hard. Testosterone is good for our eyes. It's good for our brain. It's good for everything. And how do we get it in our relationship with women? Through appreciation. How you gonna appreciate a nigga? Through expectation. Oh, I know you niggas ain't ready for this real shit. You got all these expectations, and when he don't meet them, you're in a state of perpetual dissatisfaction, lowering his testosterone level. Crazy pussy fire, and it's begging for that dick to come back through. Run your dick off. I see you's a dick runner. You bet. I don't know if you heard. I don't. Hey, listen.
Ping-ponging it.
I don't know if you listened to yourself tonight.
You will.
But that's how you run a dick off.
Disciplining it? No. Pisces, she had a good point. Pisces had a good point.
Pisces, what were your point?
Men like to get their ego.
You got to speak into that mic, baby. Like you know how.
Men like to get that ego stroke.
And women don't?
No, women do. But I'm just saying.
Yes.
Men, they feed off of that, and they do better.
This is the dynamic. This is the dynamic. Men have to learn how to listen to women. If men listen to women without judgment, without trying to help them, and allow women to just spew 60, 70,000 words until they figure out exactly what the fuck it is they want to say. Oh, and that's why I was talking to you. This is what I want. Okay, cool. After an hour,
you know that. So very
oxytocin levels in women raise. That's the bonding. Just listen without judgment, without trying to fix it. Most women are smart enough to fix their own shit.
Right.
But when a woman picks a man to listen to her, that's the one she wants to bond with. If this nigga get the fuck out the way and just listen without judgment, she gonna bond with him deeply.
Right.
But ladies, you gotta learn thanks and appreciation. And you gotta break up with entitlement. Well, you supposed to be doing this, and this is what a real man would. And thus a real man that used to be your man is fucking crazy pussy for some testosterone supplements.
You stupid.
So it's all about y'all at the end of the day.
I think I covered y'all too.
No, it's all about y'all.
So you don't listen. Okay, fine. That's another turn off.
I thought it reverts back to crazy, so it's still okay.
You are clearly crazy. You
Crazy,
have
good vagina.
demonstrated a high level of insanity in this bitch this evening.
Which equals intelligence, but keep going.
No, I believe that pussy fine.
She gonna get dick tonight.
But as a wiser man,
12-inch.
she's the type of crazy you avoid.
12 inches, she said tonight.
Hey, let me just ask. Have you ever broken into somebody's cell phone?
Only one person.
Okay, we're good. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to The Voice of Reason. We appreciate tonight's conversation. The insanity was on high. Women have revealed themselves this evening. Listen, we don't know everything, but guess what? We know how to start the conversation. We appreciate everybody for tuning in. We appreciate everybody on my YouTube page. We appreciate everybody for calling in. This shit was monkey lava.
It was hot okra juice.
Yeah.
Juicy.
I appreciate now everybody. Now the phone lines want to light up. Fuck y'all. Y'all should have called in when I could get to you. Now we at the end of the show. I love y'all though. End of the week. I'll see you guys Monday. All right. Deuces.